Welcome to Talkpoint, your trusted source for verified and balanced news from across the United States and around the world. Tensions have resurfaced between former US President Donald Trump and Canadian government after Trump's recent comments about NATO spending reignited debate over defense commitments among America's closest allies. Despite sensational headlines circulating online, official sources confirm that Canada has not responded with military force but rather with firm and diplomatic statements reaffirming its independent defense policies. The controversy began after Trump, speaking at a campaign rally last month, criticized NATO members for what he called unfair burden sharing. He singled out several countries, including Canada, suggesting that nations not meeting the alliance's 2% defense spending target should not expect the same level of US protection. Trump's remarks echoed similar comments he made during his presidency, once again sparking international reaction. In response, the Canadian government maintained a steady tone. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's office and Defense Minister Bill Blair both issued statements emphasizing that Canada's defense and security decisions are guided by its national interest, not by political rhetoric. Blair stated clearly that Canada remains fully committed to NATO and continental defense, highlighting that the nation's significant contributions through joint operation, Arctic defense, and modernization of the North American Aerospace Defense Command, known as NORAD. Defense experts say Canada's approach demonstrates continuity rather than confrontation. The country has been steadily increasing its defense investment in recent years. In 2023, Canada announced major upgrades to its Arctic radar system and confirmed the purchase of a fleet of F-35 fighter jets as part of its ongoing military modernization program. These moves, officials note, are focused on strengthening North American security and maintaining readiness, not as reactions to political comments. Canadian officials also reminded the public that the US and Canada share one of the world's strongest defense partnerships through NORAD, a joint command center responsible for protecting North American airspace. Both nations regularly conduct joint exercise, and the military coordination remains vital for continental safety. Meanwhile, the Biden administration has been made it clear that US and Canada relations remain stable and cooperative. White House and Pentagon officials have not echoed Trump's criticism, instead reaffirming the importance of NATO and the shared responsibility of all allies in global defense. Analysts point out that the largest exchange reflects a broader pattern in international politics, where campaign statements and foreign policy positions often collide. While Trump's comments stirred political debate, they don't represent the official position of the United States government. Canada's response, on the other hand, has been measured and professional, focusing on long-term stability rather than public confrontation. Media experts warn that online platforms and social media channels have amplified the controversy, often framing it as a showdown or threat. However, credible sources including Reuters, CBC, and The Globe and Mail confirm that there has been no escalation, no threat, and no military response between the two nations. The relationship remains strong and deeply rooted in shared democratic values and defense cooperation. As of now, both countries continue to work closely under established security agreements. Canada's defense leadership insists that it will continue to meet its international obligation while prioritizing the protection of Canadian sovereignty and North American security. This movement serves as another reminder of how political rhetoric can ripple through international alliances, but also how diplomacy, trust, and cooperation remain the foundation of US-Canada relations. This is Talkpoint, where verified facts take priority. Stay informed, stay alert, and subscribe for balanced coverage of world politics, democracy, and defense diplomats.